We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Here's Jed Lowry now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hannigan is there. One down. At the plate, Ian Desmond. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Robertson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. The relay, and Desmond is in at third base. He's got a triple. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Settling in now, Russ Hoskins. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hannigan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. In now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Gregory Polanco. The enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Striding in, Mitch Hennigan. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Sierra. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Center fielder, number 34.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Shortstop.
At the plate, Paul Dejan. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Way in front of that fastball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in, Kyle Friedman.
Pitcher, Kyle. Friedman.
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Now a bunt attempt here. One there on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Striding in once again, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Chris Taylor.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared toward left center. Lowry ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Santana is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Too high, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above. of the zone for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Catcher number 17.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here's another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher
Patrick Corbin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Gregory Polanco would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gregory Polanco. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Mitch Hannigan.
Mitch Hannigan.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Russ Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hannigan is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Into the box now, Sierra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in, Paul Dejan. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game. That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit on the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here's Carlos Santana now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Carlos Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Here's a high pop-up. Lowry is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Moreland.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Kyle Friedman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle Friedman
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Daniel Robertson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Blackmon.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
Left field and deep. Polanco going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Here's the catcher, Matt. A look there at the home of the Giants. Beautiful AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Now in the box, Daniel Robertson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Fog starting to roll in from across the bay, so a cool 55 degrees as we get going tonight. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Heading after it is Kim. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hanson comes up with it on to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Jed Lowry.
Jed
carries a
Lowry.
batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here. So stepping in, Ian Desmond. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right. Whit Merrifield next to hit. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Whit Merrifield.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Runner going a second time. Now a flare out to left center. Hoskins ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. Hansen rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Batting fourth.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
0-2, here it comes. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Robertson is over and he tucks it away for the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in, Evan Longoria. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he takes ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners. Striding into the box, Russ
Leading off for the
Hoskins.
Rockies.
He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Hoskins.
Into the windup and the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Merrifield moving to his left. One out. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball four.
Center
So striding in, Sierra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are two away now. Stepping up now, Paul Dejan, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in, Tyler Glasnow, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Longoria in foul ground, and oh, this one drops. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And Stepping into the box, Buster Posey.
Leading
A
off for the
matchup with
Giants.
Tyler Glass now to lead
Catcher.
off the inning.
Buster Posey.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. Digging in,
Batting eighth.
Gorky Hernandez.
Center fielder,
And he is proving to be something of a
Gorky
non-threat with a bat in
Hernandez.
his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, to hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, to hold up on, nice job.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gorky Hernandez
Madison
becomes out
Bumgarner.
number 2 this inning. Madison Bumgarner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Sierra is going to have room out there as stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the
Daniel
Rockies,
Robertson,
third
0 for
baseman,
1 here in the early going.
Daniel Robertson.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Charlie Blackmon.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to
Now
try it
batting,
again. Jed
second
Lowry.
baseman.
A base hit in his
Jed
first trip.
Lowry.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lowry will take the turn and hit for second. Lowry around second, headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in, Ian
Now
Desmond,
batting,
as he's got a
right
chance
fielder,
to tie this ball
Ian
game up with that
Desmond.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hard ground ball to third, taken in by Longoria, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield.
Leading off
0
for
for
the
1
Giants.
for him here in this one.
Right fielder. Whit
Swing and a little
Merrifield.
blooper to center. Sierra on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second
Riding
baseman.
in once again, Alan Henson. He singled his last time up. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not look like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hyun-Soo Kim. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a fastball swung on and missed in the side. Stepping into the box, Russ Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Russ Hoskins.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hanson ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 34.
Coming to the plate now, Sierra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And a check swing here, but he holds up. So digging in now, Brandon
Leading
Crawford, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Number 35.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Sierra racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman,
So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Longoria.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look. Now at the plate, Paul Dejan.
Leading off for Colorado, shortstop, Paul Dejan.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Tyler Glasnow.
Rafael Unoa will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Rafael Unoa.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Gorky Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Sierra giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bumgarner.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this is just off the outside corner ball. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Madison Bumgarner becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
First baseman number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right side. Hansen ranges to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Merrifield is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in to try it again. Alan Henson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Another 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Desmond has it in his tracks. 1 out. Striding in once again, Hyun-Soo Kim. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Number 35.
First delivery to him on the way. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. First pitch on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He'll get it into second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Into the box now. Sierra 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Ready for another shot now. Paul Dejan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is in the air now, out to left. Kim's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Kenley Jansen. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Daniel Murphy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Daniel Murphy.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. And Mike Dunn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Mike Dunn.
Brandon Belt is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First offering on its way. Buster Posey stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he falls.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. At the plate, Daniel Robertson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Daniel Robertson.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kim's on his horse. 1 away. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Longoria is there for it. 2 down. Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Lowry.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kim is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Digging in and looking for more, Gorky Hernandez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Evan Scribner.
Merrifield.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. No one out with a runner at second. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the dirt here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. First pitch of the at-bat. Brandon Crawford comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. First and second now, one man out. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Robertson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Striding in, Brandon Belt, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead. In now, Gerardo Parra. He'll try and do what he can. And to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Sam Dyson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Kim. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, 17. Kyle Schwarber. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the right. Belt has it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Stepping in, Sierra. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Colorado, good night. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.